We've been sitting on that for a while.
Yeah.
It's nice to just show up.
Oh yeah.
So there you have it. You can't see Thyra's yet. I'm gonna send hers to her. She's probably asleep right now, isn't she?
She's super asleep.
She
Yeah.
should
She
be.
is super asleep. She'll wake up to it.
There you go. EB.
EB. Alright. Are we ready?
Oh yeah.
Or do we need to fuck around a bit?
I think we got our fucking around out with the art. I think we're good.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm definitely not ready. But as last we left off, you all finally made it to the city of Curinn, hometown of Theo and second hometown to Ashe. You were able to meet up with Rodelia in her own apartment, only after Ashe was assigned 2 escorts for his stay in the city. But you made it work. You summoned an old friend, the Fawns, Ildefonso, the halfling man. You took a trip to the university, saw Theo's parents in all of their adorableness, and managed to take a very peculiar tome from the archives of the archaeological department of the Grand University. While waiting on Theo to recover this item, Ashe saw a peculiar bird on the roof of the university. Bird. Ominously staring down at him. Unable to shake the feeling of something ominous, of being watched. But as the night closed down, the Fawns escorted Theo and Milo back to his apartment so that they may do some science.
Oh yeah.
God, the way you're describing that is not drugs. It doesn't sound like they did drugs.
It sounds like something else.
It sounds like something else.
But
Why did you just?
To be clear, it was drugs.
It was drugs. They did
Which-
smoke the za and make bullets, which was probably not a good combination of
No.
black powder and fire.
You know what? I'm gonna put that in the Urban Dictionary and see what happens.
Za?
Za.
No, making bullets and smoking the za. I wonder if that's like a.
That's already
yeah.
a phrase. But finally, at 2 a.m, Milo and Theo are making their way back to the inn. Is there anything you'd like to do before heading inside?
I think it's safe to say we've made some incredible progress tonight.
So I think by at least tomorrow we can make something that actually works.
That would be nice. That would be nice, but I am starting to feel the fuzziness in my brain to a great degree. I think some sleep is in order.
Probably.
Are you going back to your parents or staying here with us at the inn?
How long would it take to get back?
It'd probably be like a 20-minute walk across the city. I don't have the right map up, but it's a big
Okay.
city.
Get a room at the inn for tonight.
All right. Sure.
And I believe we determined by the time they got back to the inn, Ashe would have already been awake.
Yes. You'd been waking up from your trance.
So as they enter the inn, they see him downstairs at a table, book open.
What's up, guys? Just balling.
Shit, that did happen last game.
Yep.
Ashe, have you slept yet?
Yeah, it's like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, it's time for bed.
It's been time for bed. But I figured you all were having a little bit of fun getting blitzed, so kind of wanted to let you partake, you know.
You should do it next time.
Oh, listen. As long as I have eyes on me by the law, I'm not going to willingly put myself into that kind of a situation again.
Listen, the Fawns told us so many stories from back in the day with you and your gang.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure they were all for sure definitely true and not lies just to, you know,
They
get your imagination rolling while
totally
you were
were.
high off your mind.
And don't worry, I did
Doesn't
some
matter.
scouting. The nearest well is like 2 blocks away. Don't have to worry about falling into one.
He snaps his pencil in half.
Your support is greatly appreciated.
Got you covered.
Yeah. Now, my suggestion to you is that you go upstairs immediately and pass out.
Oh, yes. That was the plan.
Good.
Good night, Ashe.
Good night, Milo.
Good night.
Good night, Theo.
So, as you two head up to bed,
I would like to study the book a little bit.
okay,
Oh, that's right. They gave you the...
you
Uh-huh.
do have the book.
Beetle
oh
book.
my god.
You do have the beetle book.
And I will put it on the desk, and I'll take the skull out, and I'll put it next to it.
Okay.
And I'll take out my journal. And I'll flip to a page that's at least half empty. And
Okay.
start writing out theories of what it might have been, how to maybe open it.
Okay. Do you specifically sit with the book?
Yes.
Okay. As you sit there, let me get the right vibe in here. I believe it was. As you sit with the book, at first you don't think anything's gonna happen. But you continue to sit there and stare into it. And for a second, you almost feel like the world around you is being pulled. Like you're falling into it. That sensation of vertigo. But you sit with it, feeling a connection with the skull. Suddenly, the embellishments on the edges of the book cover begin to shift, almost move organically. As the beetle in the center suddenly flashes, lines, new engravings in the beetle's armor begin glowing. Like it's cracking through in certain places. The beetle almost begins to expand and like lengthen inorganically as the wings of the beetle push out to the side. Suddenly all of the embellishments skid to the edges, forming a star shape in the center of the book, almost like rays of the sun. And in that same instant, the book flings open, the pages flipping wildly, as you feel almost like it's trying to force all of the information within into you. You take 5
I
points of
died.
psychic damage. As your nose begins to bleed and the page finally stops flipping and ends at the end of the book. The last things you can read on the page. This land is so unlike anything I've seen in Weataria. I can't wait to explore it more.
Seen in where?
Sorry, Weatetria. As the book is now open to you.
I'll just wipe the blood off my face and I'll flip to the beginning.
All right. You spend your time reading through it?
Mhm.
All right. A lot of it is descriptions of places, of the world. Although, it begins describing places that you are somewhat familiar with, though the descriptions are off. It starts in Mythera, but it describes a much different city. It's light, it's open, full of just elves. The valley around it is lush and full of life. Green cherry trees with, pink petals almost flooding the valley like snow. The river full of life. Koi and different multicolored fish swim upstream. As it describes a journey upwards towards Freya. Though again, Freya is much different than you remember it being. The ice didn't crawl as far south as it does, and eventually it gets to a city that you are unfamiliar with. A city teeming with magic. Scholars, people flying through the air, floating buildings in the sky. A large, massive climbing tree of green, of moss, of flowers, shielding the city from the cold surrounding it. A massive university. And winged warriors protecting from intruders. It does describe battles between these people and more winged, horned, demonic-looking creatures. Fiends. And battles between them. It's not long before the descriptions end on the final page. But before you seems an ancient description of the Nessus Valley all the way up to Freya.
I think once I reach the end, I'm gonna flip back to the beginning and start over.
All right. Keep reading and reading until I believe you fall asleep out of sheer exhaustion. At Ashe,
Hey, Asby.
it's you. As you sit alone in the tavern below, studying, mindlessly scribbling spells, your ideas for future ones, modifications to current ones. Looking down into your book, you almost feel this darkness linger over you. Like something is shadowing you.
Take a look around.
You look up, and on one of the beams of the inn, sitting upon it, staring down at you, is that same black bird.
Are the two guards with me still?
They're sat in the corners of the room.
Gonna give it a quick whistle. I would whistle, but I can't. So I'm just gonna say that I do.
Right. It sits, almost cocking its head at you, as it seems to notice your actions and acknowledge you, but unsure whether or not to follow your order.
Well, look, if you're gonna keep following me around, you might as well introduce yourself.
It stares at you. Doesn't move.
All right, fine. Keep your secrets.
And I'll get back to my book.
As you look back down to your book, it off the rafters and lands on the table in front of you, on top of your book.
Well, that was very nice.
As you stare up into its deep black eyes, a little pinprick of a light in the center. You see almost like a third eye flash above it. As it just stares at you.
I need to suss out what the hell this is, if I can.
All right. Make a religion check.
Religion?
Or
Oh, wait.
history.
Religion's not that bad, actually. My history is better, though. 16.
16 for history or religion?
For history.
For history. The last you've heard of third eyes, or sort of messages from the supernatural, from beyond, I guess, beyond the veil, was when you took a little trip down south to the islands. but nothing much in correlation with owls. Although you could probably guess if there was any sort of symbolism, it'd lean towards, I guess, the sign of something knowledgeable.
Do I see any reaction from the guards at this?
Not at this moment.
Not at this moment. Okay. So either they're passed out or they can't see him.
As it stares at you, you can almost faintly hear whispers.
What exactly are you here for?
You feel in your mind, not words, but you get a semblance of a message. I have been watching you. You seek to amend, and I seek to aid. Although your past is not under my jurisdiction, your future may well be. Do you accept my aid?
I'll think back.
What exactly does your aid entail?
I have the knowledge you seek. The answers. Everything you have done for me. Your fate has been intertwined with mine since the day you left your home. Do you accept my aid?
So you're from the south, then?
I'm
the
from
islands.
nowhere.
But they know of you.
They do not know of me. Not in the way that they would understand. But I can help you understand. Do you accept my aid?
Yes.
Very well. And staring into these owl's eyes, you can almost see constellations form within them. That one tiny speck of white turns into multiple. And you feel sucked in for a moment before you get pushed back and the owl is now gone.
I'm gonna look down at the book. Has anything changed?
One new spell pops up on your spellbook.
I have a new spell?
You can add Cure Wounds
Huh.
to your spell list as a wizard spell.
But how? Wait, but I already have.
As something you
We
can
just-
use with your wizard spells.
Yeah, so basically we're just making it easier for me to do that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Great. Oh boy. I'll have to take care of that later. But yeah, okay.
So you see a spell that you've never seen taught at school before. As it's not something that wizards can typically cast.
But I recognize it nonetheless.
The components of it, you can see where it's headed.
Yeah. So if I flip through the rest of the book, I shouldn't see anything else pop up. Okay.
You don't see anything else?
What the fuck? I need to take a break. I feel like I just went on a trip. And Fonz isn't even here.
And Ashe is probably going to pack up his things, go back up to his room, and kind of take a sit down on the bed, try and chill out.
Anything else before the others wake up?
Nah.
Alright. Eventually, Valkyra would wake up. The other two aren't quite awake yet. As the bright southern sun hits your face.
Fuck.
You can already feel the humidity seep in.
Are you up here or are you down there?
By the time you woke up, I probably would have gone back downstairs.
I'll go downstairs.
Good morning.
Hi.
Slept well, I hope.
That was great. But what's new? I haven't slept well in months.
Well, we'll get a move on here pretty soon, I promise.
Take your time.
You take yours as well. Explore the city. There's gonna be all kinds of stuff around here.
Right? Like, maybe I could get a sword. Though it's too hot for this fucking bear skin, and I'll just take off the bear skin.
Yeah,
To your very toned arms.
They're not very
So-
big.
They're toned.
You can see the tone.
You can see the tone.
I mean, they're 14 strength. That's not that bad.
There's a decent enchanter nearby.
Probably should go to a blacksmith first.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
if you're
just
just
sell
looking for
something.
a standard weapon, but if you want something with a little bit more zazz, there's
I'll- Sure. I need to sell something first.
sell something.
Something I've held on to for a while.
Not gonna pry unless you want to tell me.
No, it's fine. You'll see when I come back.
Okay. By the way, Theo and Milo, they're not gonna wake up for a while, so
And they dragged that up their mind.
they got back to the inn at about 3:30, so yeah.
Well, I mean, good for them if they had fun. I just hope they didn't cause any problems.
Oh, I'm sure they didn't. It was the fawns. They were fine. They just,
You-
learned more hilarious stories about my past, apparently.
Oh, I'm sure they were very fun. I'm joking.
I need to learn how to modify people's memory.
Is that the thing you can do? Like, you can actually learn?
It might not be within my bailiwick, but it's something I want to try.
Sure.
It's going to be a little while until I can figure that out, though. That's a decently high-level spell.
I'm gonna head out for now. And go do that stuff, and then I'll be back. I won't be very long, I imagine.
No worries.
And I go. So,
All right.
a blacksmith? I don't know.
A blacksmith? Okay. There is a blacksmith that
Where's
you'll
the local
eventually
general
find.
goods store?
Are you just looking for some place to sell?
Everything is for sale. Yes.
Everything's for sale, my friend. It's
I had a
pretty
sister.
easy. It's pretty easy to find a general goods store. There's one near the center of town called A Bit of Everything. It's got a bit of everything.
As long as you have enough rupees.
But yeah, pretty easy to sell whatever you're looking to sell. Or find whatever you need to find.
So there's two things. The one thing that I told you about
Mhm.
my D&D, and well, I guess three. There's that
Yes.
very nice necklace I stole from when we did the heist. I took a very nice necklace from the ladies' room. The lady that like
You did steal
I
a necklace.
stole a necklace, and it had like some jewel in it or something.
Yeah.
That's why
it
I
was
yoinked it.
It was a gem necklace.
Yeah, something like that. So I wanted to sell that and my armor, my extra armor, because I bought, I had a little bit of extra armor,
Yes.
so leather armor, and the other thing that I told you.
Okay. He's not the guy behind the counter is not an appraiser by any means, but he ballparks maybe 5 gold for 10 gold for the shield because it looks cool. 10 gold for the leathers. And for the necklace would be I don't think maybe You probably wouldn't have enough gold on hand to buy it off you, but the most you could offer was 100 for a nice silver and sapphire necklace.
Yeah, I'll hang on to it. I feel like a blacksmith actually might be able to buy that more. Actually, might
Or a
actually
jeweler.
know how much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either one.
Mhm.
But I guess I'll take the 20 gold.
All right. You hand over your old gear,
Mhm.
and you're heading off to a jeweler.
I am.
All right.
Or I can do that later. I'll take Ash's advice and I'll go to the whatever magic or the place that she told me to go.
Redelia.
Regalia.
Yes. She said head to the docks.
Head to the docks.
And it's pretty easy to see what she was talking about.
I'll go to the Mick fucking docks.
Go to the Mick fucking docks. The West Docks, specifically. Immediately upon walking down the quay, you see a massive boat. Massive ship.
Boat.
It looks like wooden stadium stands are piled high and haphazardly on either side. Banners and flags litter the masts.
That's what these things. I remember what the
Insides
point
of
of
the
this thing is.
stands.
I remember what the point of this thing is.
There are currently people out on deck yelling out and waving flyers for passersby. It looks like there were like 2 or 3 guards kind of watching and making sure nothing bad happens, trying to contain the excitement from this. But you see a massive ship, and on the side it says the Glory Dory.
But you're gonna say something else. Okay. Okay.
But upon getting closer, you hear things. You hear them yelling about some sort of tournament, some fights, a gold prize, other treasures to be had. And they're calling some guy a boat.
They're calling some guy a boat.
They're chanting about some fighter who's the boat, specifically.
That's such a badass nickname. When it's just being called the boat. It's hard to get a visualization of this. Oh, the best of all time.
He's the boat.
Who the fuck says best of all time? That's weird. Bless you.
Yeah, you're met with this sight, and you see, as you get closer, standing up on the captain's quarters, this blue figure. Arms crossed, looks like they're super jacked, just watching over everything.
How many people are here? How big is this crowd?
There's a small crowd, maybe a dozen people on the street looking and observing. There's a crew of about 10 people on board, running around. Most of them are up at the front of the ship and on the dock, kind of yelling out these things, trying to get hype up around it.
Where the fuck did she send me?
Gold prize for any challengers. Orin Ronenda's gonna get the best of you, but you can certainly challenge him if you wish.
I should probably would they be mad at me if I did it without them, or more mad at me if I did it at all? What if I just like investigate? This is internal thinking, by the way. It's her. It's her two characters in her head talking to herself, like Deadpool. What's this? Who's the defender?
The defender is currently Orin the boat Runender. He's put up a good fight these last few months. Kept himself as the champion all across Jornara.
Has he ever been to Freya?
Not him specifically, but he overthrew the challenger that once held reign. They were also from Freya.
What was their name?
Oh, they just called themselves the Lions, because they had lion tattoos. Stupid name, but they held up a very good fight.
Sure, I'll fight, I guess. Fuck it.
You have a challenger?
Do I have to pay?
There's no pay-in, but there's no mercy.
It's to the death?
Sometimes. Well, to the death, or you walk off looking like a coward. And living with that shame for the rest of your life. If you want a piece of the prize, fights begin at noon.
I don't think Tyler would ever forgive me if I didn't do this. My father certainly wouldn't.
Is this also in your head?
Yes. Fine.
All right.
First
Looks
dibs.
like we have. What was that?
I said first dibs.
First dibs it is. Fights begin at noon. Be here an hour before.
Okay.
And what was your name?
Kira.
Kira. Any alias?
No.
Alright. Kira, look forward to seeing you here. Gold prize depends on, well, how well you fight.
Sure.
Alright.
I'm more to the blacksmith.
Okay. You head off as they continue shouting into the street. It looks like a few more rough and tumble people step up to the plate.
A few rough and tumbles. How many of them look drunk? Like it's early morning, but come on.
A few of them look drunk.
Come on.
A few sailors.
Who the fuck joins something like this if you're not insane, you have no family, and or like parent issues, or you're drunk? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you can find a blacksmith. Find a shop called Gold Plated.
is this off your list of shop names?
Yes.
DM to DM. I'd like to look at your selection of short swords.
Short swords. I think we got a few of those. Anything in particular? We have ones that are silver, steel, dark steel if you want a little bit of pizzazz.
Sturdy.
Sturdy. looks like there's this one, and she pulls out one that does look a bit thicker than the normal short sword. It's a bit heavier too, but it's got these really badass engravings into it. You're not sure if they actually have a magical purpose or not.
Engravings provide absolutely no tactical advantage.
This one allows you to hit a little bit harder.
A little bit harder.
It's got some magic metal
Can
in it.
So I can make the assumption that it's probably a +1.
Probably a +1.
Hmm.
Although this is only the younger sister of this other one and that she pulls out. It's a little bit longer than a short sword. Just a little bit. Still considered a short sword. Same engravings, but they are filled with this iridescent blue metal.
Describe it.
This one not only is a little bit wider blade to land more strikes, but it's a bit easier to hit someone's pressure points.
So it stuns them?
Take it with you. Take it as you will.
Oh, why can't you just explain to me what it does in the video game sense? How much?
This one is 250.
250 gold.
250 gold. The other one's just... Oh, sorry. 2,500, not 250. My brain got mixed up.
Yeah.
It was a little cheap.
I was gonna say
the other one's just 2,000.
I was gonna say sold immediately. I'll be back for these later today.
Okay. They'll probably be here.
Hey, thanks.
Of course.
At this point, you know what? I'll just head back. I did what I'm meant to do, and now I'm good. Could go to the magic shop, but I don't want to keep other people doing shit. It's boring.
Alright, you head back to the boat?
No, I head back to get everyone, because I bet they would want to know that I'm going to go fight to the death.
Fair enough. By the time you get back, Milo and Theo. Although Theo went to bed later, Milo still sleeps in just as long.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Oh, what's on the agenda for today?
You woke up early, Milo.
I signed up for the death battle.
Huh?
What?
So down on the docks, it was something Redelia talked to me about. There's a tournament on the docks. I just have to go in and kill some person, I think.
Whoa.
And then I get a ton of gold and some other magic stuff.
Okay, wait, what the fuck? Why would Redelia tell you to do this?
I don't know.
I'm gonna pull out the sending stone and give her a call.
Uh-oh, Dad's calling. If you fucking hang this
Hello?
up, your ass gonna get kicked.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What do
Are
you
you
mean, what the fuck?
Are you sending Thyra into a fucking death fighting ring?
I mean, Valkyra.
Kira, fuck!
I didn't think it was a death fighting pit. I just knew that they had cool stuff that she might like.
It was described as a fight to the death, right?
I mean, they said that you can make it a fight to the death, but it doesn't have to be, otherwise you're a pussy.
Yeah, so it's a fight to the death.
It's fine. Literally what the worst thing that could happen? If it was some god.
Do you
Boy,
not
what
trust that
is-
she could handle herself?
No, it's not that.
I
just-
didn't know it was a fighting pit. I just heard they were from out of town and they had cool stuff.
It's fine.
She just hears me slam the sending stone against my head.
Boom, boom. It's like when you punch your mic.
Okay, fine.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna support her?
I can't. I have to go to the legal hearing.
Wait,
Oh,
when
that's
is the
right.
legal hearing?
It's in 45 minutes.
Fuck. We didn't time this out well. Fuck. Shit.
I can go supervisor if you need. I can bring a potion.
Yeah, just in
I have-
case.
I'll
Okay.
be fine.
Rude.
So a fight to the death.
You want to come watch?
Yes. Hello.
Awesome.
I'm on front row seats. I want to see you kick someone's teeth in.
Well, I'll probably be stabbing them with a sword.
That too.
Look,
If literally, okay, worst case scenario, I just bump my wings out, and literally no one can kill me
exactly.
with that.
They're gonna think she's like an angel or something. They're gonna run away.
so, right, like. See, what I'm trying to do is surround myself with people that will leave a good impression on the individuals who will be deciding my fate tomorrow. And if it just so happens that the people that I'm associating with are going into death battles,
This is like public. It's like out on the docks. It's just there.
that's fucking crazy. Like, can we actually talk about how insane that is? Because that's
It's-
insane.
It's clearly just perfectly fine in the city, so who cares? If it was a problem, the guards would descend on it in seconds. Clearly, it's just happening. So I mean, I don't
So,
think that any
yeah.
legal problems will arise from
That's
this.
what I'm concerned about. Because maybe they just haven't descended on it yet.
I don't know. It seemed pretty established, and also the guards were there. Like they were there. They this morning they were just there, just watching.
I fucking hate this city. Okay.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, but it's for money, and also if I get like a ton of magic gear, it'll be a lot easier to kill the people that took my sister and her.
Alright, look, just don't die. I'm gonna head out.
I'll be fine.
I'll see you guys in like 9 hours.
Ugh,
9 hours.
that sounds terrible.
Just a rough guesstimate.
Wait, are people allowed there, or is it just like a private?
Yeah, can we
area?
come there like after?
You can go if you want. It's gonna be boring as shit, though.
Yeah, you know this to be the last kind of preliminary meeting, going once over all of the procedures that you're going to go through in the trial, and just signing off on it, making sure you're okay with it.
It's literally just legalese. Like it's a bunch of rules talk.
No.
Yeah, it sucks. And it's gonna take a very long time.
Okay, well, it'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everything will be
Yeah.
great.
You don't die either, Ashe.
Oh, I'll be fine. None of these fuckers actually have any balls.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Speaking of no balls, I get to go see Terran again. That'll be fun.
Ah,
Alright, gang.
This is the LA of fantasy cities.
Mhm.
It's more like Vegas, actually. Now that I think about it,
we're,
You
going,
either
we're
absolutely-
going to
you-
fucking
you-
Venice Beach.
you
to-
either live it and
The
you either
hobos.
live it and love it, or you want it to burn to the ground. There's no in between.
No one loves Vegas. Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, the people
Brian
who
has been to Vegas like 4 times because of his company, and he is not like the biggest fan of it. I'll tell
No,
you
I
that.
live there.
who is.
It's boring as shit.
Ashe will pack up his stuff.
See you all later.
Right
Good
there.
luck.
March on down with your 2 escorts.
Yep.
Making great time.
You know,
As
you
always.
could swing the fact that you have guard escorts and just walk with the biggest swagger
True.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like if you just walk with your chest as high as possible, cat strutting it, like
Ash is canonically ballin'.
yeah.
literally
Like,
balling.
this is just it.
Ash is
Walking to
balling down the
local
street.
Walmart.
He's got
Because
his
you see him
fucking
swagger off. You have a
Swagger
few
off.
minutes before. You have a little bit of time before the tournament begins.
How much is a little bit of time?
Yeah, maybe an hour.
Sharpening the swords. I'm sharpening midnight.
Yeah. It didn't sound like there were very many rules for this. There were no.
I cast Wish.
Nothing-
I win.
If you really wanted to.
There's no
Very-
rules. Proceeds to nuke the boat.
Nuclear missiles are now legal. Brought to you by Shadow Wizard Gang.
We love casting spells. See, the question is:
You haven't found them yet.
are the Geneva Conventions a thing in D&D world? No? Good.
Very quickly, I'm gonna go up to Theo and say, listen, so I'm all for supporting Valkyra in their escapades, but I am slightly concerned. I don't know if this is just how she's dealing with her sister being gone, putting her life in danger like this, or I'm just worried.
Well, if you're worried that she's gonna hurt herself by being in this fight, you could always make sure that she has the stronger weapon.
Give me a gun. I don't think I'm proficient in guns.
I could give a crash course in an hour.
Oh no. It's not even the stronger weapon. In D&D sense, it's not.
But it's not that. I don't know how to put it into words. It's not that I don't think she could handle herself. I fully believe she will win. It's. I just hope she's doing it for the right reasons. But should we talk to her about it? I wanted to run it by you before I brought it up to her, just in case I'd be overstepping any bounds.
Well, I think if you're worried about her, you should talk to her about it yourself instead of me.
Okay. I walk away.
Yeah, buddy. Likewise.
But I think you should. I think you should teach her how to use the gun.
It's next on the list. And I will go back to Valkyra. Hey, champ. How's it going?
Fine. I can tell in the sense of their voice that you're concerned. You know I come from, like, a culture where we fight, like, every day, right? Like, I've been in death battles, like, I killed my first giant when I was, like, 16.
Oh. Oh my. Well,
I'm a shield
Okay.
maiden. This is my thing.
that is true. I guess. And I do have full faith in you. Please don't think that I don't. It's just from an outside perspective. I just hope that you're doing all of this for the right reason and not to prove something or otherwise.
Every fight is a chance to prove something. This
Fair
time,
point.
it's the right to live. Thankfully.
I think you have the right to live without having to prove it in a fight.
Well, not where I come from.
Pretty harsh up there. I will be there to support you, obviously, in whatever way I can. And I want to make sure, we all want to make sure, you have the best fighting chance.
I'll be fine. I need you to make me a promise in return.
Oh, I love promises.
Should the fight go the other way, and it not end so well, you let it be ended properly.
As in, we avenge you and kill him on the spot?
If I die, then sure. I mean, that's okay, but like, let him kill me is what I'm saying.
Oh, what?
If I lose, I wouldn't be a shield maiden anymore if I went into this and then lost and then just got ripped out of it. Nice and safe.
I feel like putting your pride on the line in front of a bunch of
It's not pride.
nobodies.
This tattoo is not pride.
What
I
is it?
earned it. It's everything. There's a reason Tyra has it. On her arm, she has the same tattoos. We're just cut from a different cloth.
I can't make that promise. But I know I wouldn't have to anyways, because you're not going to lose. How could you?
I know, I'm not going to lose.
So you don't have to worry about the promise. Because it won't even happen.
Mhm.
But if you do wish to have a guardian angel, you know, I'll be in the rafters. Well, is this like an arena? No, you said it's just out in the open, right?
It's in some sort of arena-like thing.
Oh,
There's stands on either side. I don't know. It's a little over the top for me. I'm not a huge fan of organized fights. I prefer just,
just in the moment.
you both run into each other in the heat of the battlefield and you cut off their arm and stab them in the throat. It's not really.
Oh my. Oh.
I never said I enjoyed doing it.
Well, then why do it now?
Rewards. If we're going back to Freya, I'm gonna need everything that I can get. You can't just walk into Freya and just expect everything to go well.
I suppose that's true. But someone's life, is that really equal to the rewards?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, alright then.
He signed up for it. I signed up for it. That's how it works.
Guess that's true. It's not something I've ever really thought about, I suppose.
This fight will go pretty quick. It's fine. Alright?
Alright. I do have one question, or perhaps proposition, for
Mhm.
you. Would you like to use my gun?
There's actually a smile. I don't know how to use it, and I've been using these since I was like a child, so I think I'll just stick to what I know. in downtime, if you want to show me how to shoot, that's okay.
I would love to.
Okay,
I'll
Let me
hold
do
you
that
to
then.
that. You have to
Fine.
survive.
I'm going to win.
Okay. And then I'll show you how to shoot.
Perfect. There, now I have something to fight for.
Wonderful.
Has it been an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
We talk very slowly for
Yeah.
that
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, and the walk down and
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, but eventually you
What was that voice?
I don't know. It just happens sometimes. You walk on back and Theo and Milo, you're both going? Yes.
Ellie.
As you walk, you hear footsteps quickly catching up to you. Sounds like a little bit of a jingle, like a clacking of glass bottles as you see Redelia
Oh,
find you
she
and
brought the
hurry up.
drinks. She brought the drinks.
She has a few she has like this almost like tote bag full of different sorts of bottles. Half of them are red color and the other are this boozy brown color in brown bottles. Figured you guys needed refreshments.
Black Meyer Brewery.
Yes. Refreshments sound wonderful.
And just in case you get hurt, Kira, I have things that can heal.
Sure.
This just reminded me of something that I purchased not too long ago. Give me a moment, and I open up my thigh pouch.
He's got khakis on.
Um,
He's got tack gear on.
and I pull out a potion that I had purchased while we were still in Mythera.
See this swirling orange, almost shimmery liquid inside.
Ocean stuff.
I got this back when we were in Mythera, and I was gonna save it for a special occasion, and I can't think of a better occasion than a fight to the death.
What does it do? And what does it taste like?
I don't know what it tastes like, but I certainly know what it does.
What does it do?
I kind of want it to be a surprise. Just know that it will definitely be a great benefit to you in your fight. Trust me.
Sure. Fuck it.
You would just drink it as it begins.
Right
as
now? Like right at the
no,
start?
No. Not right now. Definitely not right now. Definitely not right now. Drink it as soon as the fight begins.
How about you just tell me what it does and I can like tactically use it to like win? You just went on this whole thing about how you didn't want me to die, and now you're hiding what this thing does from me.
It's
Getting
just it's about the excitement. If you had faith in yourself before that you could do it without this, you will surely be able to do it with this, and it'll be even more fun.
I want to believe you that it won't be a detriment. That's the problem.
It will, trust me, it will not be.
Just give me it. Let's go. We're going to be late. We have to be early.
Alright.
And walking up, you two get to see this sight of this massive ship. All of these precarious, like, arena stands in a circle around the edges. People are already piling into the stands. There's more guards. There are about 5 guards out here now, just making sure nothing bad happens off the boat. But you see this line of people outside putting in gold shares, bidding, buying seats, if that's a thing on this thing. You see more contenders like walk with a bit of swagger and confidence into the boat.
think it definitely is.
I hate it. But
Perfect.
you walk up to this site.
I walk up to the site,
You walk up to this site.
and
What do you do as you approach? Anything special before?
no,
Okay,
it's just a fight to the death. This is like every other Tuesday.
that's fair. Well, you walk up. The same person that took down your name is standing at the front, kind of taking gold from people as they enter. Oh, you're back. Ready to fight?
Yep.
Right. You can go on ahead. There are stairs down to the right there that lead you into the lower levels where you can sit and wait for your fight to come up. The rest of your friends are gonna have to...
You can just watch, right?
There's a little bit of a gold entrance fee.
Oh,
Gold entrance fee.
It's only 5 silver, or if you want to place a bet, you can.
Of
I'm just gonna-
course.
I'll put 10 gold on Kira.
Alright.
10 gold. What kind of a friend are you? I am going.
that's
to
what I'm
put-
going into fight right now. That's on God.
I am going to bet 150 gold on Valkyra.
Whoa,
God damn.
large better.
Oh yes.
I meant Kira.
Large
I think I said
indeed.
that wrong.
We're used to it at this point. We get what you mean. And Redelia like, oh, well, here. And she pulls out 50 gold to also put on Kira.
I'm gonna come down to my rolls. I might fuck over Milo because I roll bad. This literally, I doubt this comes down to stats at all. I bet it's gonna. Just
But
come
she
down to
also
who
pulls
rolls
out
better.
gold for the other contestants and puts 5 into each, just in case.
Ah, so she always wins.
Isn't that just like a net loss overall, though?
Yeah.
Isn't that just like a net,
Well,
or does or is it
it's
just sort of
fun.
the? Sure. Okay, where am I going? Like, what the? Didn't I say first dibs?
Yeah. He pointed you in the direction of stairs that lead down into the lower levels of the ship.
Oh, dude, I get to go into the fucking arena from Oblivion. Fuck
Oh.
yeah. Get to go to the arena.
Where do we go?
Oh, and you can go up on the stands, whatever seat's available.
Alright, let's go. Gotta get good ones. Is there a concession stand somewhere? Can we get popcorn?
Um,
Welcome to the arena.
I don't think so. Not tonight.
Ah, that's all right.
There's normally like a beef jerky vendor or something
Oh,
walking around.
I only eat ancient jerky.
Oh yeah, that's my we found that
Aged?
out.
Very aged.
Bruh.
Bruh. Nice in bed.
But
Alright,
this is
take our seats.
your arena as you enter.
Yeah.
The rest, oh, you, Milo, and Theo find a seat. Where would you like to sit? Like closer or farther away? Up in the high-rise stands? Although the
Okay.
high-rise stands do look less secure than the lower ones.
As front as possible.
You want to get covered? You're in the splash zone. It says like
Oh, yeah.
red in all red splash zone.
Yeah.
Red zone.
You see like splattered blood all across the fronts
Oh,
of these.
yeah. Fuck yeah. This thing
Yeah.
is ragged. It's decrepit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Pretty
Can't see-
baller.
Why am I in black? I can't see anything. Darkness. You didn't fix my token.
I didn't. Oh my gosh.
Throwing. Operation throwing is a go.
Operation Throwing is a go. It should be daylight.
I can't wait to like go up
If
and
not,
punch him, and it just be like Senator Armstrong, and I'm just gonna do something literally nothing.
alright, can you see? No,
No.
you can't because your token's.
Where do be thy token?
That's Thyra. She's not here.
Whoa!
Get outta here.
I can see now.
The rest of you could just
Yo, hexagon? What the
fucking
fuck?
sit wherever. It's on hexagons.
Hexagonal? Oh shit!
Hexagonal.
Oh snap!
It's kind of fire.
That's kind of fire.
I like hexagon. The best gun.
Okay.
Yes, hexagon is the bestagon. As you pile in,
Welcome to the arena.
welcome to the arena, says an disconnected voice.
Oh, absolutely. Wait, which one is my side? This side?
We'll see.
Great.
As everyone begins piling into their seats, getting comfortable.
That Milo token is aged so poorly.
It has aged so poorly. You do see begins stand up proudly on the deck of the captain's quarters. This blue, it's Ashe. This blue-skinned, muscular water genasi. Arms covered in these nautical tattoos. They have this thick shoulder-length hair.
Jake Sully.
They have these gold earrings. It looks like when they speak, a gold tooth and brass knuckles on their fists as they reach out towards the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Glory Dory, where you can watch other people beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Our current
Fuck yeah.
champion is Orin the Boat Ronander, though he is not the first fight tonight.
Is this an NFL game? Goddamn.
First, two contenders from opposite sides of the continent. And you see the first step out, this red-skinned half-orc woman, long dreads, step up with a long sword in hand, dragging it across the ground as she waves her hands up.
You literally just put Messi in, like you actually did. It's just Messi.
Hailing from the islands of Kianonisia, Semi,
Is
the
that what
half-orc.
That is what I think it is. I hate you so much.
She waves her hands up, the crowd starts screaming, ah!
All right, that's great. She won't hit me once. She won't hit me once.
Next,
What's up?
the fiery redhead from the... Would you tell them where you're from?
Yes.
Hailing from the north of Freya, Kira, as you are given the go-ahead to walk up the stairs.
I walk up the stairs.
Alright. Do you do anything as you enter? Or you just...
Instead of taking a shield out and a blade to her side, you notice her shield is gone. It's just not there. With two blades just sting both out, Midnight and her original blade. She takes both of them out.
Okay.
I gotta turn on my music for this. I'm turning on the only thing I know for real.
Yes, that is the only acceptable one. But I cannot play that, so we're playing something else.
Okay.
But as you step out, fighters, are you ready?
Yep.
And the half-orc grunts
Nod.
and waves her hands once again. The crowd, there's almost like a wave in the crowd as she motions them. But then, fight. As They raise their hand, and both of you would roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Without any trace.
This is fitting. I think this is karma.
Do I still have? Did I get rid of it? I think I did.
No, karma's on the stands.
I did. Okay, I got a 14.
That is a natural 1.
Wow.
Very fitting. This is what I get for bringing Messi back.
Yes. God, it's the greatest thing ever. I'm putting an end to your memes. Your memes stop here.
So as the pompous half-orc circles around, waving her hands, you have the first strike on her.
Okay. I have more than enough movement to do it, so I'll just to the side of them, and then make the first strike with Midnight.
Yes.
That is a 15.
That hits.
Okay, and then let's do the bonus strike, but I'm gonna come on the other side. So I basically just slice, go across, and come back, slice with the other one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the exact same. I rolled the exact same thing.
Awesome. 2 hits.
Two
Go ahead and roll
15s.
damage.
And because I have dual wielder, I do actually do the full damage. That's not great. Is 11. 11 slashing damage.
On the first strike or both of them?
No, combined.
11 combined. All right.
Yep.
She takes that hit, wipes off the blood, and takes her strike against you. 2-handed longsword.
Yep.
My bad. That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that'll be 10 points of slashing.
All right.
As slices up and then comes down for a second strike. That dice is gone forever. That's a 15 to hit.
Miss.
She comes down again. You definitely parry it off with your swords.
Okay.
And she just circles around you, not wanting to provoke an attack. It is your go.
I am going to stab.
Stab.
Do I know? Is there anything that allows you to? Can you take short rests in between these fights? I need to know this very importantly.
Yes.
I assume
There
that
are
you
fights
did.
between yours.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm making the first strike with Midnight.
All right.
That's an 18 plus 7.
That hits.
Okay, with the bonus action, instead of taking another strike, Valkyra carves, like she backhands Midnight. So she flips it around in her hand, stabs it in, drags it around, and it begins to ignite into flames as it. And I'm going to use the fire rune and just ignite it. And she just sits encircled with this fiery flame.
All right.
It's 2d6 more fire damage.
The
plus
crowd
D8.
begins screaming at the sight of flames on this field.
So that's 8 fire damage plus 8 slashing damage.
Ooh.
And I need her to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so that's
Yep.
Strength save?
Yep.
Oh, natural 3. I don't think that saves.
She does not. So at the start of her turn, she takes an extra 2d6 fire.
Oh. Which is right now,
Right now.
as you flash across. She ignites once again, and that's another how many?
It's another 2d6, so I gotta roll it.
Roll.
She gets to try it. That is 8 more fire damage.
Oh.
Rolling really well.
Oh yeah. So
2
that's
4s.
holy shit. You do so, and she as she begins screaming out in pain as she is currently on fire. She tries to take one more swing up at you, but the flames engulf her hands, burning her sword, making it too hot to touch as she drops it and just begins screaming. She actually just begins running for the water on the side of the ship. She begins running through, almost trying to clamber up over the stands.
So she is restrained.
Oh,
So
she just falls to the ground,
This is to the death, right?
unable to move.
Is this to the death? I don't know. Is
If
she
you
alive?
want, she's currently alive. She might not be in a few seconds.
I'll just say yield. Yield.
Man.
And I sort of just revoke the shackles sort of just come back up and right back into the end of midnight.
She looks down at her now burned up arms. You see the flesh blackened and peeling in some places.
Yep.
Ugh. She shakes it off and begins. She grabs her arm and stares daggers up at your eyes and just begins walking off. The crowd is fucking nuts.
Let's go.
And you two just see Valkyra light some on fire.
There
As
go.
you now have a
And both of
moment
them-
of. Oh, what was that?
The classic. She spins the blades. Ping, both of them together at the same time.
Nice. And you see the announcer, ooh, up on the captain's quarters. That makes our winner, Kira from Freya. The crowd roars once again. Kira! Kira!
It's a really shit name. Maybe I should have gone with an alias. I can't just use that. That's not something Valkyra wouldn't say that. I walk back down, if that's it.
All right. You see one of the attendants come up and escort you off, grabs the sword of the half-orc woman, and drags it off. You now have a moment of a short rest
Already
as
used
the
the
crowd
sword,
begins, murmuring, waiting for the next fight to happen.
I'm going to definitely use the short rest. That was a really shit roll.
Are we able
Actually,
to
wait.
join Kira?
Sure, if you want to
So,
persuade the people that like, hey, that's my friend, you could.
yeah, okay, I'm not going to waste another hit die on that. I don't know how many fights I still have. How many fights do I have? I wish, would I have been told, how many I'm fighting? How many people
You have
I'm
been
fighting?
told you would have been fighting 3 people should things go well.
Okay, so I'm not going to waste my hit dice just yet, in case I get fucked up by someone.
Yeah. We're able to push past the craziness and go down and talk to Kira if you wish.
Ugh.
That was insane.
She was slow.
She was. Or are you just wicked fast?
Again, I've killed things bigger, I've killed things faster. It's fine though.
Wow, that was 10 seconds long. You decimated her.
Yeah, how long was that? That was actually literally
Yeah, that was literally like
12 seconds.
12 seconds.
Yeah.
It was over when it started.
Yeah, no, that fire room is nuts.
How many more do you have?
Well, I think they'll come back in 30 minutes and I can just keep doing it. So, in between these fights, I'll be able to be fine.
You currently hear above you announcing another set of contestants, and you begin to hear the clashing of metal above you.
Did I recognize any of the fighters from that gym that we went to?
Oh, interesting.
That is a good question.
They're going on a tour.
Yeah,
Ah.
Did I notice they were particularly good, or
they kind of looked like, I don't know, not the best of the bunch, but they could hold their own.
I'll put 5 gold against them.
Nice. By the end of the next fight up there, you do have someone come back to you and place 10 gold into your hand.
Sweet.
And so does Redelia. She gets 10 gold back from hers as well.
Oh wow. Wait, did we get paid out from your fight? Or do you have to do all three?
I don't know if it's the whole win or I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like they're waiting for your fights to be completely over.
Ah. I see. Alright, well, do you need anything from us? Do you need like a shoulder massage or anything?
It was literally 12 seconds. It's fine. I hope she is okay though.
Redelia does place a healing potion in your hand.
Thanks. Hopefully I won't need it. But
Recuperate what you
Okay.
can.
True.
it's fine now. I'm good. She barely did much.
And don't
Do you want an
forget-
ale?
No, I'm good. I'm just
Okay.
gonna keep going and get through this so we can get out of here. This isn't really a glory thing for me. All these people seem a little bit riled up. It's like they don't see fights very often.
They don't.
Well, these sort of little encounters happened all the time, so it's not a huge thing for me. Of course, I didn't win very often because I'm like at the bottom of the food chain in Freya. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot scarier things than me, like Thyra.
Well, I think you're at the top of the food chain here.
For now, I still don't know who I'm fighting next.
I guess we'll see, but don't forget, you have a little
I
something
have
special
yes,
in
I know,
case.
I have it.
in
I
case.
know. I still have my wings. Like these people
It's
don't
true.
even know I can fly.
It's they don't even know. The fools. All right,
It's
well,
fine.
we'll be in our spots, cheering you on again.
Of course. Thank you.
Of course. Good luck.
Thank you.
Don't lose.
Good luck.
Do my best.
You'll head back out. A few more minutes before you see a body being dragged back down the stairs
Like
unconscious.
a dead one, or is it unconscious?
Dead. He looks unconscious though.
Okay.
But you're sat back up, brushed off, and being prepared to be sent out once more. You hear the announcer. Returning to the field. Champion from Fight 1, Kira. As you are pushed back up the stairs.
Alright, here we go.
The crowd's screaming once again. Kira! Kira! Hit him with fire!
Burn him again!
Cook him alive.
Oh, dude, I love that clip so much from Bug's Life. Oh my god. Burn him again! Burn him again! It's the funniest fucking clip. Flaming
And-
death!
And next, a new fighter to the ring.
Oh no.
They call themselves Pops. Kidding. 1-2. Coming up to the stage, we have Ekin. As you see this elven man hop
my
up onto stage, wearing this sort of like loose, long coat and this hat as he just kind of slides his hand over it. Ready up. Kind of these like fist wraps on.
Oh no, it's a monk. I'm fucked. I am fucked. It's a monk. I'm not gonna be able to hit shit. That's true.
Ready, fighters?
Blades out. Of course,
Right.
birds don't actually make that sound when they come out, but who gives a fuck?
It's cool. Roll
It's
initiative.
Shut. Suck, fucking suck. 16.
Natural 20
That's fine. Well, at the end of the day, natural 20 initiative doesn't fucking matter. There's only two
For-
people fighting.
I'll score much higher than yours.
It's just who goes first.
Essentially. As this young elven fellow pops out. Where are you beginning?
Like where I would
Yeah,
have come
where
out
do you
normally.
stand?
I mean,
Alright.
Where else can I come out? Stranger war.
Yeah. They hop out towards you.
Please don't stop me.
Making
I will
Oh, you
break
got
up the-
Giga
it all the way
Constitution, right?
over.
I do have good.
As they ready to go, kid, as they up to your face for 2 strikes against you. The first is natural 2 for a 7 to hit. The second, that's cocked, but it was almost natural 20. That's natural 4 for a 9 to hit.
both miss.
Say, okay, little tough there, and
And
goes
I
for a
say,
flurry of blows
okay,
against
you're gonna do
you.
that. All right.
2
Fuck
more
this.
strikes.
All right, key motherfucker.
That's only a 10.
That misses.
I'm switching dice. And that's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Nothing hits. All of these dice go into the trash.
These dice, throw them away.
Throw them away. I'm getting my uke dice. It's your go.
Okay. I need to check some.
Those are my messy dice. Oh no.
Perfect. And I say, my turn. And I'm gonna start fucking swinging.
All right. Roll to hit.
That's a miss. Don't even bother. That's a nat 19.
Yeah, that hits.
And action surge.
All right.
So you can play at this fucking game. Another nat 19.
That hits.
1 second. So where even is this? So 13 slashing is the damage.
Okay. Okay.
What was I doing? Am I dumb? Let me check something. Where is it? There it is. It's one additional action. I guess I already used it to attack. Perfect. Yeah, I can't do anything else. That's my turn. I already used my bonus action. So that's, yes. 13 slashing.
13 slashing. All right. So like, oh. Funny little sword, and they hop around you again and try to kick up towards you. Natural 17 for a
That'll
22 to hit.
Hits.
And the second one is only 7. But the first one is a 8 points of damage.
8? What you said?
8 points of bludgeoning. And they're going to try to stun you
Yeah, good luck.
as they clock you in the jaw.
What's the roll for that?
It's a Constitution save.
So what's the? Oh wait, I don't know what the save is. 20.
That saves.
Dirty 20.
You feel like a ring in your head, but you're able to shake it off pretty quickly. As oh gosh, sorry, and they go for another flurry of blows against you. That is 15 to hit.
Fucking bunks. That misses.
A natural 18
That hits.
for 6 points of bludgeoning and another stun
God, you can do that in multiple fucking attacks? Fuck me.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of fucked up.
What are these monks? Who made this fucking game? These idiots. They don't know how the game. They don't know how video games work.
D&D
18.
D&D sucks. Yeah, that
18.
saves.
13 plus 5.
Yeah.
Actually, no. That would be a dirty 20 because it's plus 7, and I literally added it wrong. So I would have gotten a 22 on the first one. I just
Yeah,
put my
it
straight
still
bonus.
saves.
Yeah.
It still saves. Feel that ring again. In that same point, you just track your jaw back in place as they try to back up all the way across.
I'm gonna take the reaction. What?
Yeah.
Natural 20
Oh.
on the Karosh die.
Yep, that hits. That definitely hits.
Max damage. So that is a what's it called? How much is 8 plus 3 is 11 times 2.
Mhm. 11 times 2, 22 points of damage.
Yes.
Ooh, as you take a gnarly strike against this kid, carving all the way up their chest as they bounce backwards, almost falling on their ass as they do so, as they kind of just hold their neck as the begins trickling blood.
Oh.
And I follow right after. I am very quick.
Alright,
I'm following it up, and I'm coming for like the side by. Like I'm going beside them, and both blades are turned backwards, backhanded, and I'm sort of cross slashing them as I go by.
Yeah, roll to hit.
That's 17 and a 3. So, well, I have the bonus action, so I'm gonna use the bonus action to make one more strike. So, please, that is a dirty 20.
Yep.
So we got 2 strikes. I rolled an 8 and a 7. So that's 21.
Oh yeah, as you do so, immediately falling onto their knees, this elven kid just boom onto the floor of the deck, on the deck of the ship.
And
Unconscious.
Valkyra is still in the classic, she's still in the swing pose as she goes by, right? So she completes the swing and she's just there, past him. Like right here. Body falls, boom, twists the blade, gone. Back
And
into
so
the
the
sheets.
the crowd just goes, ooh, and then they begin cheering again, yeah, and chanting your name. As the attendants quickly rush out and grab this kid and drag him back down.
Oh. No. Okay. I go back.
All right. The crowd is screaming again, whoa, Kira, Kira.
When the fire. I'm listening to Red sung while this is going on. So I think I low-key, I'm to be with you. I think that's making the dice roll in my favor right now. It's just, it feels the energy, the Metal Gear.
Yes. Infuse it with the power of
Infuse
the
it with the
memes.
power of the memes. You are what
You
you
hear
eat,
the
and I
crowd
am a
still
child
screaming
of
as you walk down below the deck, adrenaline pumping a bit.
Alright, I go back down and I rest. I'm supposed to only fight 3 people. Was that 3
Yeah.
people, then the champion, or 3 people in total?
2 people and then the champion.
Okay, good. I'm using my hit die now. I want to be at full. Please roll well. Me? That's a 1.
I'm gonna put 200 on Kira. The last fight.
You're gonna up your
Oh
Is
no.
it
That makes
200
it even,
total?
That makes it even
Uh,
worse.
210.
210.
guess.
Alright. Alright.
Okay, got all my stuff back because beautiful. Alright. I still have a potion. I still have a lot of things.
Yes. Rodelli has more potions as well if you need to hold on to some.
I'm fine. Okay, I'm waiting for the next fight.
All right. You sit and wait for another 45 or 45 minutes. As the next fight continues, you two watch the slaughter between... It's very gruesome. Two sword wielders going at it, both pulling out magic where they need it. But eventually, one falls. The crowds cheer again. The ship is getting very loud as it pushes into evening. But time finally comes. The crowds calm once more as the announcer... You hear it echo down into the ship. Brilliant fight so far from all fighters. Now, it is time for our champion to defend his place as our victor.
I'm gonna fight the boulder.
The bowler!
I'm fighting the boulder.
But first, our challenger. Reigning champ from tonight, Kira from Freya. You're pushed out. You see the sunset setting in, the sky turning vibrant colors of pink and orange.
I hope Ashe is having a good time. That's
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
he's just got his head
elevator
face down
music.
on the his head is face down on the desk, and he's just drooling slightly on it as people are just talking around him.
Senator, could you please repeat your last statement?
All
All right.
But our champion, you know him well. The best of all time, Orin, the boat runner.
I can't take it seriously.
As you see this
The boater.
this shirtless man come up onto the deck of the ship,
It is the
ripped
boater.
out of his mind, almost like literally boulder-like shoulders and these thick muscles as he walks up. You see
Oh, no, he's
around his waist this thick belt. On it, the golden face of a giant.
Oh, fuck me. Oh,
As you see
fuck
him
me.
walk up,
I'm so fucking dead.
Oh god.
I'm actually so fucking
cracking
dead.
his knuckles
I literally, is he just
and
the
reaching
rock?
for a spear and a shield.
He's just the rock.
Oh my god, he's Leonidas.
He's the guy
Listen
from
up, kid.
Achilles.
You got one shot to back out now.
Oh, fuck you.
Otherwise, I can't guarantee you're walking off this boat alive.
I signed up for this, did I not?
And you got a chance to back out if you value life.
I don't.
Shit. Alright. Gonna paint this boat red tonight, folks!
Right.
My blood's not
Roll
red.
initiative. Motherfuckers.
13.
I lean over to Theo. What happened to Ashe?
Dude, Ashe has been working out with Ronnie, bro. Oh my word.
I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 13.
All right. Kira, you're up first as you walk in and see this giant asshole of a man.
Let's just get this over with. And she draws the blades, walk forward, and the amulet flashes red as the wings pierce out,
Oh.
and she rises into the air before descending down to strike.
Milo, what does that potion do?
Who knows?
Well, it makes her very big.
So, I don't remember actually. 1 second.
You can use anything at your disposal.
I can use anything at my disposal.
And also, these like circles in the map are the masts of the ship.
Sure, I'll take the potion.
All right.
So you bonus action wings and then action potion?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
All right. As you drink it, you feel this weird sensation. It's like, it almost feels like you're having an allergic reaction at first, but you kind of shrug it off. But you start to feel the earth beneath you shrink. As suddenly you begin growing, you feel your muscles bulge as you double in height. And you go from a medium creature to a large. You also have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you deal 1d4 extra damage.
Okay. I'm staying in the air. I'm gonna stay up until my turn is over.
Milo
Oh,
is losing his shit right now.
Oh, she
The
did it!
crowd goes monkey mode.
She pulled out the steel chair! I'm gonna hide behind the mast, the big one, until it's my turn. So I'm hiding in the air, so I'm 30 feet up.
All right.
Okay.
It's gonna just pick up the thing and hit me with it. Pick up the mast. Wait, which one is better, Dwarven or Giant?
Giant. I think Giant's like.
I think
Okay.
Giant is like the best. isn't it?
The boat is going to run up this way, and as he does so,
The
he
boat.
drags this spear along the floor, and you watch as this strange energy begins to coalesce around it. I can't move the token, Anneka, so if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, here you go. You can just
The
place
boat.
You can just use Ashe actually, so you can move it.
Fair enough.
It is Ashe.
Fighting Ashe.
It is Ashe.
No, it's not. Fuck you.
It's Ashe.
Fine.
My head
God damn it,
turns
I'll
to
change
Ashe.
the voice. Fuck you all.
No, it's fine.
Um,
No, it's fine.
He's gonna go ahead and raise the spear and just fling it out at you.
No, go for it.
It's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That certainly hits.
So that'll be, let me see. Cool. Ooh, 8.
I have a lot of tools to myself here.
12 points of piercing and
Alright.
5 points of thunder. And then you watch as, just as the spear implants, it immediately evaporates back into his hand, and he throws it again.
God, it's literally just God of War. You literally just gave him the God of War
Dirty
spear.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'll be another 14 points of piercing damage. And that is going to be his turn.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay. Valkyra's descending. And will strike. And will make a strike against the motor.
The boater.
Boat.
That's
Kill
a 2.
him.
That's a 2.
Oh,
Go back to the Fire Nation.
I mean, it doesn't do anything if I don't use it now, because I can't really use much. I'm just going to action surge just for the sake of it, because it's the fucking point. It's a 4.
god damn.
And second wind.
Yes, go for it.
That's a max.
Cool.
So that is
Oh, it's a crit?
Yes.
Nice. Go for it.
No, it was a max
Max
second
healing.
wind.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
sorry.
missed both the attacks.
I missed both of them. Yeah. So that's Jesus Christ. How does this thing even work? D10 plus my fighter level. So that would be 14.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Is that all you got, kiddo? And I'm
Yes.
gonna, once again, bonus action, drag the spear across the floor, envelop in that similar energy, and make another 2 attacks.
Four.
Oh my god, I'm rolling so well. The first attack is a 25 to hit. So that's going to be 5, 8, 12 points of piercing and 2 points of thunder. And the second one is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Which is going to be 11 points of piercing.
Alright.
And he's going to stay put.
All right. That's his turn. Kira.
I haven't done a single lick of damage. I guess I'll use a healing potion. A minor one. Great, I guess. What is the minor roll?
2d4 plus 2.
What was it?
2d4
plus 2.
Wow, that's great. And I'll just strike.
Go for it.
18.
As you go into strike, you see the shield come in place as I reaction parry to raise my AC by 3, so it misses.
That's my turn.
All right.
Third verse, same as the first. Bonus action, thunder up, and then 2 strikes. That'll be an 18 on the first and a 22 on the second.
A what
I'm
on the
like-
first?
18 on the first.
Yeah, both hit.
I am gripping Theo's wrist very hard.
I'm gonna go down here.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's huge. 15 points of piercing and 2 points of thunder.
Yep.
I'm like slowly reaching for my gun.
And minimum on the second one. 6 points of piercing on the second attack. And that's his turn.
If I threw karma,
Yes.
could I get him close enough to Kira to prevent action?
To what? To promote.
To give the help action?
Sure. Make a dexterity check throwing karma.
I'd love it here.
Get in there, Karma. Karma, I choose you.
It's my dex. It's not bad. 15?
Yeah.
And since we're in the front row, I just...
Yeah, you just underhand toss him. Yeah. So do you want to flank him with karma?
Well, I
Or-
think use the help action. So as long as Karma's within 5 feet, it can use the help action to do something.
Advantage
Yeah.
on the attack.
advantage on whatever.
Okay.
On whatever Kira's doing.
It just doesn't.
Mhm.
When I go down.
Okay. Yeah. You throw karma, almost landing on the shoulder of the boat, and he begins crawling up around his face, distracting him.
What the fuck?
Can I instead use it to? Well, fuck it, Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Go for it.
Daddy needs that crappy map. 17.
17. He's going to reaction parry again.
Oh. Can't disengage. I stand here because
Right.
there's nothing else I can do.
All right, boat. You are currently distracted by this
No,
strange
don't.
lizard crawling around
No.
in your face.
The help action gives me disadvantage. So.
Yes.
No.
So you have disadvantage on any strikes. Unless you wish to use your action throwing the lizard off of you.
My guy's gonna kill Karma.
That's a good question. I wonder if he would do that first. So let's see. Yeah, he's gonna reach for Karma and fucking...
Alright, roll to hit against Karma.
No!
Just like
The
an unarmed
first-
strike?
The first death.
Okay.
First death of the campaign.
Natural 20!
No! No! No, Karma!
The boat reaches for Karma, rips him off his head, and just
Goes in like a football.
flings it. Yeah, just yeets it into the mast and just...
I think it'd be funnier if he threw it at her, at Valkyra, but
That was your
then-
action.
Yes, and so as a bonus action, you watch him go ahead and raise his shield up. He gets a little bit of an AC bump. And that'll be his turn.
You see Karma kind of splatter like one of those like in like a paint festival, it kind of just colors.
No!
against them.
I just
I'm...
put an arm around Theo.
I don't know how to feel about being the first thing in this game to kill Karma. But, you know, we'll see how that goes.
I'm
Sometimes
disengaging.
the enemy is yourself.
Disengaging? Okay.
Disengaging, and I'm going off the edge and down. Covered.
Couldn't handle it, huh? What do we say to that, folks?
And they'll go, boo.
Uh-huh. That's right. No one steps up to the boat.
And you have one action before you are disqualified from leaving
I'm
the arena.
I'm gonna heal, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. I'm back up.
Oh, shit. Coming in for the sneak attack?
Sure. Well, he's distracted.
Sure. Well, he's distracted. Kind of cheering on the audience on the other side of the stands. Roll an attack with advantage against him.
22.
Yeah.
So that's a d6 plus a d4 plus another d6. Or it's a d8 plus a d6 plus a d4. So that's 9. 18 slashing damage. And a bonus action. Likelihood of it's quite low. Fuck it, I need it. I don't know. just have to get lucky. There's nothing to it. Yeah, fire rune. Fuck it.
Okay. Fuck.
So I need
Yeah.
a strength saving throw, which
Gotcha.
is not going to go well, but who knows?
15.
That is, I believe, exactly it. It's my con plus my 2 plus 8 plus 5, 15.
Damn.
Yeah. Is it half on a save or half on a success?
No.
All right.
Let me read it. It's just the 2d6 flat, regardless. What happened? The restrained part is the save. So the
Oh,
extra 2d6 is, so that's 7 more fire damage.
there you go.
Okay.
You're not restrained, but you are on fire.
So
I can't remember what I used. I struck. I used my bonus action.
Mm-hmm. You have some movement left.
I'm just gonna eat them at reaction.
so my go?
Your go.
Actually,
Just obliterated a lizard.
actually, this mathematically would be better. Yeah, this would mathematically be better. I'm gonna go back because that's only 1 strike versus the 2. Because it's reaction versus it's 1 reaction attack versus 2 normal ones. This choice that I have.
He does have a spear, and he has used it while you're flying before.
I'm
So.
down behind cover, hun.
That's true.
I'll take my attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
That's all it is.
14.
That misses.
Mm-hmm.
And she sort of just comes in, slashes, does all that, and then flies back out.
Oh, we're gonna play like that, huh? Okay. Okay.
And the boat is gonna back up. He is going to ready an attack. And I don't think when you ready an action, you get anything else, do you?
No.
Right.
You just ready your 1 attack against Kira.
Just gonna double check just to be sure.
Well, you can save your action, but I think you can use a bonus in movement? Question mark?
Yeah, I was trying to remember whether I get a bonus.
If it's holding an action, then at least that's
Yeah.
just what I think.
Yeah.
Then
You can just wait to use your action on your reaction. But you've
Right.
already... No. No, yeah,
So-
you have a reaction still, but you wouldn't get one afterwards.
Yeah. So then he will bonus action activate the. Look at the bonus when it activates. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So then before he holds the action, he would bonus action activate the spear to engage the thunder damage, and then he would
Right.
hold the attack as soon as Valkyra comes into view.
What's the definition of view?
As soon as he could see you.
Yeah, there's something I can.
These are masts that go up like 30, 45 feet in the air.
Okay.
There is some cover with them.
I'll come down here. Towards this angle. And I guess come up at that angle so I can get cover from the mast.
All right. You get
Do
a
I get-
glimpse of her, but she has a bonus to her AC.
Okay. Well, the reaction would still go off regardless.
Yes.
So
Yes.
he's going to go ahead and take that attack. 24.
What's your normal AC?
16, hun?
Yeah.
So that would be 11 points of piercing and 3 points of thunder.
Out.
Right over you two,
I'm 30 feet in the air.
Milo and Theo.
I'm 30 feet in the air. I'm 30 feet in the air. I'm not above them. I'm 30 feet in the air above the
Yes.
arena.
So she falls and
She falls.
You fall. Landing again right in front of you two, Milo and Theo. You see Valkyra's red hair against.
I'm gonna cast Featherfall on her.
Okay. As you are, instead of smacking the floor of the ship, you are lowered gently. But as you fade into the unconscious, it doesn't go fully black. Something within you has a little bit more fight.
Uh-huh.
So you feel that same necklace around your neck, warm and almost like shock you back awake. You, in a flash, burst out, white eyes, as you come back up to 1 HP and have a free action as you come back up. And I will send this to you.
I need
Notably-
fucking water.
notably, does the enlarge disappear, or is she still?
I have no
Um,
idea how that fucking condition works.
Does it work?
How do potion
Um,
conditions, I guess, is the more important question. Matt?
Matt? I think it ends when you
I would
are
assume it
reduced
goes
to 0 hit
uncon,
points.
but
Yeah.
that's just like how the game normally works overall.
Potion effects stay because it's not concentration. Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I kind of like the idea of it going away. That's my opinion, though.
Go for it. If you want the condition end.
Yes, I want it to end.
Alright.
You didn't have like a copy and pasted?
No. I had it written in my book.
Oh. You have become God. You can literally just take the world and unrival it. What if she just hands me a mini nuke launcher?
Brought to you by Shadow Wizard King.
Brought to you by Shadow Wizard. I'm dual wielding mini nuke launchers.
You've been dual wielding nuclear keys.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Are you damning me or you?
I'm adding on to the second part that you get your action immediately afterwards.
It's pretty based.
Yeah?
Doesn't matter if I just go down again instantly. Why are you mousing over my character so much?
I'm just looking at the little hexagons pop up.
Little hexagon. Little hexagon. We are the Triforce.
Fuck's sake.
You two do have Kira right in front of you if you wish to do anything.
Shame neither of you have cure wounds.
So
Useless party members. God.
Well, actually,
Cast something through karma. Forgot I could do that.
You can what?
I
So
can
you
cast.
You can cast spells through karma.
You don't have haste.
actually,
Not yet.
what does Rodelli have?
Should I say that'd be pretty fucking pog.
Oh,
That would be
fuck.
pretty cool.
That'd be pretty
Oh,
great.
fuck.
I'd really
It's
appreciate that,
Rodelia.
Adelia.
Is Rodelia about to rig the fight?
Yeah, literally. That would be so based.
Mayhaps.
I don't know what Rodelia has.
We
All I know is that
it's because we copied.
I'm on
it
one
from
hit
her.
point.
Yeah, she has haste, but she's also an 8th level caster,
She can do much more than that.
or a 15th level caster with 8th level spells. She can
Yes.
do a lot of
Ray-
stuff.
Ray of
She could do.
Enfeeblement.
Do you know heal?
Let's see what I have for you. She will. Yeah. She'll reach down over the stands with all of her might and just give you a pat on the back and cast haste on you.
I don't remember what haste does, but
Your AC increases by 2. You get an
Mhm.
extra action per turn,
Mhm.
and I think your movement speed increases by some amount.
okay, I'm gunning it then. Do I have movement?
Yes, you have movement and an action.
Your speed is doubled. You get a +2 bonus to AC. You advantage on dex saves, and you gain an additional action on each of your turns.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it then. There's nothing really else to do
Mhm.
besides make fucking go for it. One is a 19 plus something. The other one's a 5.
The 19 plus something will hit.
Mhm.
I just imagine. Hope. That's pretty good. You got the +6. Oh my god, math. 16
16.
slashing damage, yep. She doesn't have a bonus action to use. Yes. Well, actually, do I have a bonus action?
No, it's just an action and
This
Your
feat
movement.
sucks!
So yeah, he's looking pretty bruised, close to beaten.
Doesn't entirely matter unless he whiffs on all of these attacks here.
He is going to see this
Second wave.
and will
Motherfucker.
take 2 attacks.
see this woman come back from the fucking dead.
Yeah. The first one is a 13, but the second one is a 23.
Yeah, I'm down.
So yeah.
So you rush towards him, you get one last good strike, as you know you are not going down without a fight. And as you do so, the crowds go from cheering to ooh. And you all hear, those of you conscious, begin to hear them boo as you fall. Boo.
Now, what do we think about this dishonest behavior?
Boo. Less booing at her and booing at the boat for bringing her down.
He for sure thinks they're booing her.
Yeah, that's right.
Kira.
Find a rotten tomato and throw it at the boat.
Give me tomato.
Others begin doing the same. They pull out all the food they had and begin throwing it at you.
Theo started a food fight.
Fuck.
As the attendants quickly come over to Kira and sweep her inside. Here you are brought back by someone pouring a healing potion down your throat.
Theo would note that Milo did not let go of Theo's wrist, and like his other hand was like trembling over the holster of his gun.
Hey, terrible.
I'll just
How much was it? How much was the healing?
Fucking, I can't pick up the dice. That is 6 points of healing. You're alive.
Barely.
Ordelli does scurry down, bringing more, looking a little bit scared that you went down, but
So mad that I would have won that if I rolled better. Actually, so mad.
you okay? As Ordelia kneels down beside you.
No. I lost.
That was a very good fight. It was very impressive. You came back from the dead? What was that?
How the fuck should I know?
But she hands you more healing potions.
Fine.
I'll turn to Milo and just, if you want, you can shoot him. Killed Karma.
What kind of tension would that draw, though?
Now what? You're muted.
One of the attendants does see you get up, looks over to another, and they bring you a little pouch of gold for making it to the top two. Get 500 gold pieces.
Oh.
From all of the bets placed today.
Thank you.
You earned it. Go get
Welcome
some
back.
rest.
We join Valkyra.
Was it still on me?
Yeah.
I didn't know. That's like her hands, or her head in her hands.
Hey, you fought incredibly well.
I lost to a southerner.
Yeah, but he's an asshole. So,
Okay,
no honor.
you beat me.
Well, you'll beat him next time.
There's going to be a next time?
Oh, yes. We're gonna hunt him down.
We're not going to hunt him down.
He killed
should be-
Karma.
I should be dead.
He did kill Karma.
Chameleons, the insides of chameleons are rainbow colored?
Just this one.
Wait, so he's like, actually, what do you mean?
Well, he's not dead, but it does take a lot of time to get him back.
Look, I'm not going to chase after this dude.
I mean, for what it's worth, the crowd certainly loved you.
And that doesn't pay or give me any resources to hunt down people who took my fucking sister, now does it?
I'd give you 500 gold.
It's not enough.
As you speak, the Genasi announcer approaches. Well, you fought awful well out there. No one's lasted that long against the boat.
Clearly not good enough.
Well, you already went through many fights. He only went through that one.
I was as rested as I could be.
Sometimes it makes you a little distracted. We wanted to let you know you're welcome back anytime. Make a very good show of it. And that wing stuff. We got more tips today than ever before.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, as a thank you, and a little bit of incentive to return, and they turn to an assistant and hold out a long object wrapped in cloth. Found this a little while ago. Nobody seems to use it. Seemed a little bit your style. And they unwrap it before you. You see this well-worn silver blade, but it is still incredibly sharp. And has very faint engravings that look a little bit too faded to actually make out. But the handle of this blade has little wings attached to the side.
Like the cross guards?
Yeah, the
A
cross
ring?
guards. The handguard.
Thank you.
Of course. Again, you made us a lot of money tonight. It's the least I can do to say thank you.
Yeah.
And as you hold the blade, and even in your slightly shaken hands, you feel it hum slightly in your grasp.
Thank you.
Of course. I'm River, by the way.
Nice to meet
People
you.
around here call me 1-2, and they point out their brass knuckles that say 1-2 on them.
I get it.
But should you ever need help, just give me a call.
Sure.
Of course. Take it easy tonight. We want you back for later.
Sure.
Right? And they pat you on the back and, well, get going when you can. Good show. And turns around and walks off.
Hey, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get cleaned up.
Alright. Find your way off the boat. There's still a large crowd of people still cheering, walking by. A lot of the attenders who are watching are like, yeah, and giving you pats on the shoulder, just like cheering you as you walk off.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah.
Ow. 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 Ow.
You see Orin standing, arms crossed, just staring at you. As you walk away. At this point, you would see Ashe wondering what the hell the commotion is about.
You're muted.
Well, judging by the crowd, seems like you did pretty well for yourself.
I lost.
So,
I lost to a southerner.
She won the heart of the city.
Yes.
It doesn't get me any closer to my sister.
did you win anything?
I got a sword and some gold.
Both of those things will help.
Maybe. Winning would have done more, though.
Well, you take what you can get. Like I said, cities are shithole anyways.
Maybe.
Glad to see you survived.
I was almost hoping I didn't.
If you hadn't, I would have killed you. So, glad
I
you
lost
didn't.
to a Southerner, and it would have been the best thing that could have happened to me.
Well, but think of it this way. That man, his glory is peaked here. This is as far as he ever gets. This is his life. You, on the other hand,
Those kids in high school?
he's peaked. You, on the other hand,
He's just a hockey player.
well, the bards will be singing your tales for generations to come.
Let's not go too far just yet. I still have to get all the way back home.
We'll get there.
Oh yeah, you. Are you free?
For the evening, yeah. Trial starts tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to be in attendance 10 a.m. So
And I'm assuming
otherwise,
fun. Sorry, I'm really trying to fight hard right now. The fact that I lost to a Southerner, it's really knocking me out here.
I still have ale if you want some. It's pretty good.
I don't know if I need to actually just sit with this or just let it fade away. Either way, it'll probably stick with me till I die.
oh boy.
Well,
You can always come back and get your revenge.
Maybe.
True.
Yeah,
You know what to
best of
expect
3.
now.
Best of 3.
He hasn't
He
even
had-
knocked
he
you
had
into
a-
loser's bracket.
He had a chance to see what he was up against. You had no idea what he was capable of. He had the advantage.
It's fine. Plus, so that belt. I know a lot of things about giants. Like a lot of things.
You
Like a
do.
lot of things about giants.
Yes.
So, would I know what that is?
Make a history check.
At advantage.
At advantage.
You're going against a juiced up 30 strength motherfucker.
Yeah, literally. 18.
Yeah. You've seen a few of them float around outside of the city. Worn by people far out of reach for your training level. At least what your village thought was your training level. But yeah, you would know people that have those are generally much stronger than the norm by unnatural means.
I should get that belt for Thyra. That belt that he wears, it's the reason he's so big and strong.
Did you see where you went?
So he's a fake.
I'll steal it, honestly. I'll do it right now.
Oh.
I don't think that's a smart idea.
I think it is.
What? Well, he's probably gonna go drinking. He's gonna be drunk.
Or he's just going to go. Who the fuck sleeps with a belt on?
That's true.
Okay, this guy probably fights for a living. You think he doesn't sleep with that belt on?
I fight for a living. I don't sleep with a belt on.
But like I said, he's peaked here. This is all he has. That belt is probably all he has.
Look, once Ashe is done with his thing, so we're not in legal hot water, I'll just break into his house and steal the fucking belt. It'd be funny.
Yeah, nothing like getting out of legal hot water and then getting into more legal hot water.
What's the difference? Okay, so murdering like
you do
30
see the
people
two
and stealing a
attendants
belt.
like following. They're still there.
Hope they've caught
The
up.
guards or the
Yeah,
attendants of
I've
the...
got
The
2
Ashe
guards
is-
that are watching me.
Oh,
Ashe
well,
is
I thought you said I was
peace.
free for the night, and I was like, oh, okay. That's what I thought you
Not
meant by
that
that.
free.
Not that free. They're still on probation.
Alright, let's just go home. I want to fucking go to bed and cry myself to sleep because I lost to a Southerner. Fuck!
Boy.
It is mid-evening, so you still have a good portion of the day for anybody who'd like to do anything else. The city is still free to explore.
I'm gonna go get that sword. Wait, wasn't it 25? Fuck! Hold up. There's 2,500. The normal one was 2K.
Mhm.
Also, what is the sword that I got?
You will have to attune to it.
I'm gonna attune to this motherfucker. Why not?
Attune this motherfucker.
I don't know what attuning is because I don't know anything. But
You in your rest, as you just kind of sit and angrily. That's what you get.
We don't get to know.
Also, do I get any of my
Weird.
150 gold that I put down on Valkyra?
Nope, it's gone.
I thought, wouldn't you get something for the fucking other fights?
Okay, you would get. How much did you put in?
150?
No, split it
150?
split it through 3. So you lost. So I won 2 fights and lost and lost
on.
1.
Hold on.
So you
hold
get-
on. Let me. Hold on. I got this.
50 gold. Oh, 100 gold is a third of 150. Actually,
So
No.
She won 2 fights, right?
so it'd be 250.
Yes.
And Theo, you get 280.
Okay, maybe I actually made us bank.
You
Yeah.
did put up a good fight.
Pog. I kind of wanted to fight more Messies, not gonna lie.
That shit's easy.
It's pretty easy.
I could have won that fight so easily if I rolled well at the start. I
Yeah,
came out with
I
like 7 attacks and none of them hit.
Yeah, that's like
It's really unlucky.
the
Very
nature of like
I just wanna
D&D
punch-
PvP.
I hate D&D PvP so much.
Well, it wasn't PvP to be fair. He has a monster stat block, but
No, I know, but just like rolling against another player.
Yeah, but as you sit with your blade and feel its hum, you feel the connection with it form. Just nod to yourself.
Is it
in
is it a short sword? What is it?
It's a short sword.
Oh my. Oh my god.
But you sit with it in peace before the latter half of the evening pursues. And we can take a quick break.
Yeah.
Do your things. As you all kind of come back away from the boat, and Valkyra takes a little rest in the inn to recuperate with her blade. Milo, I believe you had plans to wander the city a bit?
Yes.
Alright. It's still a very lively evening, especially after the ruckus at the boat, at the ship with the boat. I would like you to make a perception check as you just wander around.
Who is? Who's doing it?
Mr. Milo.
Oh boy. Let's see what. That is a 19.
Ooh, that's pretty good. You wander around, taking in the sights of the people and trying to find something interesting to do for the remainder of the evening, when out of the corner of your eye, you catch a blue glint of a little figure just darting past. A familiar blue.
Familiar blue. I follow my familiarities. Try to
You
trace
do.
it.
Bobbing past some buildings, wandering down a few alleys. You quickly follow this figure in a blue jacket, long blonde hair. you-
It's this motherfucker.
Keep bobbing through. And eventually, see a window on like a lower story flutter a bit and just come to a rest.
Where are they? Sorry, I was looking through my notes. Where are they sitting?
It looks like they might have disappeared through a window on like a sub-level.
I will follow.
Right. You peer inside this window. Make another perception check.
Oh. Alright. Not 14.
14. If you look inside, it looks like a quick breeze has passed through. The door is open on the other side of the room, but it's just a little sitting room. Small table in the center. But you peer past into the second room and it looks like there's maybe a desk. Papers a little bit strewn about. You don't immediately see the figure. But feeling they may be in here.
Alright. Feeling slightly uneasy. I'll still shakily call out. Hello? Friend? Couldn't help but notice you. I'm just gonna slowly take a few steps in, kind of still peering around, making my way towards that point of interest.
You quickly kind of keeping an eye out. Head slowly in towards the second room. You peer in and you see what looks to be a bit of a study, but it looks like it's been turned into something more. In the center of the room, there's a table kind of strewn about with different notes and quills and papers. Against the far wall of this room, you see this wall of bookshelves with a desk in the center, and above the desk, this tapestry that's been kind of pushed to the side. Behind it, there looks to be some sort of board with more papers attached to it. A book on the table lies open.
I'll shoot a glance at the table, taking in at a quick glance the random papers as well as the book.
From this distance, though you can't make out much, it's maybe has images scrawled onto it.
And looking into the room, I don't see anyone. I'll step closer till I'm standing next to the table or the desk. Whatever comes first, with the papers and book open.
First, the table in the center of the room looks to be a map open. Various different markings have been made on it. Circles in different cities of the Empire. Little notes scrawled. You can't make out what they say at first. They seem to be in some sort of code. Then a circle north near Frey's Gate. Then a circle in Mithera. And finally, a line drawing from Ethera over to Curinn with another circle.
So Freya's gate and Mithera were circled,
Yeah.
and then a line from Mithera to Curinn.
And there's a circle at Waycrest and Tin.
Would you mind pulling up the map?
I don't.
Just-
Freya.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I should probably put in Foundry.
Yeah.
And sorry, DM, what were the other two circled cities?
So there was Tin on the very east coast of the continent. Large city. Then just west of it, down the road, Waycrest. There's a circle in Middlefield. There's one up north at Freya's Gate on the very northern end of the continent. Then a circle around Mithera, immediately drawing into a line with a circle around Curinn.
And do any of the various papers indicate what this means?
One piece of paper kind of pinned underneath the map as you slide it out carefully. You see a few notes, although still written in some sort of code. You see one word that you can recognize repeatedly. Jumper. And a few initials at the top of the page. FG. With an equal sign next to it. To the word jumper. Almost like a key at the top corner.
Interesting. And when are you jumping to? I'll... And this was just at the table?
Yeah, the table at the center of the room.
I will move to the desk, unless there's anything else that I find interesting at the table.
You find a few more papers, shorter lists of notes. You see names. You see the code word Fletcher. Oh, Fletch and Feather. You see one nickel. And then another nest. Shorter lists, but still pinned at these different locations in random places. Almost in a pattern of movement.
I'll move to the desk.
Carefully, still keeping an acute awareness out.
Yeah, one hand is going to be hovering near my holster.
You move over to the desk and lean down towards the book. You see different crude sketches. It almost looks like paragraphs next to them. Still in that code, but you see the drawing of an older woman. Kind of thin face, full lips, big eyes, soft wrinkles down the sides of the face, wavy black hair. And parts of the written description are tan skin, brown eyes. The initials YG. Codename Nest.
YG.
YG. Drawing next to that female figure. A kind of handsome looking older man. A bit rugged, salt and peppered hair. A light beard on his chin. Strong yet thin. Description: light blue eyes. Lighter skin. Dangerous. Initials SG. Codename Nickel.
I think if memory serves correctly, would I recognize this description?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's good. Wisdom saving throw. 21.
Wow. You feel, upon looking at these images, reading the descriptions and the code names, something about them sticks in your mind as you feel this almost boiling, almost a rage begin burning within you, an instinct to fight, to hunt, to kill. As it boils up, you take a step back and breathe as you immediately feel someone behind you grab your throat and pull you down to the floor. Go ahead and make... Well, actually, they're going to roll to strike against you.
Oh, God.
It is a dirty 20.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it.
This figure pulls you down and you feel something sharp against your throat as you see a female face. Long, light blonde hair, and that same blue jacket.
Oh,
Tell me why I don't kill you right now.
we're all friends here.
No, we are fucking not. Why did you follow me?
I just thought to catch up. I didn't realize this is where we were going. What is
You're making
this?
jokes now.
No. No jokes.
Why
This
the fuck
is-
do you have that gun?
Wait, did I not recognize this to be Varcella?
You do recognize it to be Varcella, though her demeanor is very much changed.
Okay.
And her voice is not the same
Oh.
as you heard her.
I've had this for as long as I can remember.
Oh shit. You're a fucking murderer. Why don't I kill you right now for all of what you've done?
I don't know what you are talking about.
Make a persuasion or deception check.
Okay. That is a natural 20 for a 22.
What do you mean you don't remember? How can you not remember? She presses the knife farther in.
Ah.
You take 3 points of piercing damage. As you feel the warm begin to trickle.
Give me a moment. I can explain about as everything as I can.
We better explain fast, Jumper. And that's
What
what
did
end
you
the
call
session
me?
for tonight.
Oh, 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 oh boy. Oh my god, it's happening.
What?